wants to go to Washington and have more civility because that is not there with the Democrats present. So she feels the approach is to go and get along with them.
Not me.
You don't sound
I want to hold these guys accountable. You know, they just had hearings in Washington to try to figure out why there was a financial crisis. Now, I called them, I sent letters, I wanted to testify. After all, I'm the guy that predicted it. You know, why not ask me why there was a financial crisis? The reason they didn't want me there is, A, they don't want the truth. But they don't want somebody sitting there pointing their finger directly at Congress and say, you're the reason why, and here it is. You know, and blaming the Federal Reserve and blaming our elected leaders. So I want to go to Washington and hold them accountable for the mess this country is in and see if they're up to the challenge of making amends and doing what's right for a change and not take a poll and not worry if doing the right thing means that they don't get reelected. Because you know what? It's not that bad in the private sector. You know, it's not that bad to have to work for a living. So it wouldn't be that bad if some of our elected officials had to give it a try.
I'm really impressed with what you're saying. I've never seen or heard of you before. But I want to know what your viability is within the state of Connecticut's party structure.
No, I think I'm viable.
You're going to have a hard time.
Why?
Because you're not part of the party apparatus.
No.
Well, who says I have to be part of the party apparatus? I mean, what good has it been? How many people have we elected that were part of the party apparatus that have let us down?
But do you know how to get the nomination?
Yeah, just get the support, get the votes.
You have to have the support of the town committee and of the structure. And if you don't have that, you can't get the nomination.
Well, let's hope I can get the support, but if I can't, I can always get it from the voters, right? We can have a primary. Well, you know what? I never thought it was going to be easy, but I think the country is worth fighting for. And I think that it's important that I win. You know, it's not as, you know, look, I'm going to be fine, right? I mean, my own goal, my money is, I have my money abroad. I'm not going to get wiped out in this financial crisis. But most Americans will. And, you know, I think it's, this could be a great country. It was a great country. We were founded on great principles. I don't want to see that collapse. You know, I don't like the fact that I have to tell my clients that if you want to have a good return, you got to send your money abroad. Why can't we invest it here? Why can't I go to Washington and change the policies that are so destructive to our economy, that are chasing capital out of the country, that are undermining the productivity and the competitiveness of our businesses? We can change that. And I think it's an important message. And don't, underestimate the Republican Party in Connecticut. I think they can see that I'm genuine, that I'm committed to doing the right thing. And I'm sure there's a lot of frustrated Republicans, just like me, that are tired of holding their nose and voting for the lesser of two evils. And finding a Republican is no different from a Democrat.
What I want to say is, you've got to stimulate the voters to come out and support you over the party apparatus.
I'm trying. Well, can I get you to support me?
Maybe.
Well, that's one. All right.